Split coming out, and instead Flora charged up, ready to go, ready to break down the shield door. Oh, Crib's focused down again, Doa.
Wow, yeah. Crib falling twice early, and for a talented flex support like him, that's a little bit surprising. Rio down now is one that looks like New York's going to have no trouble at all continuing getting the percentage going.
Blizzard still on the field. Charge comes in from Rio, and where did Rio go? Rio got Yakpung, but also paid for it with his life.
He did, yeah.
Side. Yeah.
Yep, they went off together apparently. New York trying to hold on to this one 70% in counting, so they do have a good first hold regardless, but it does look like the Charge are going to be ready to flip this into their favor now.
Yeah, the charge from Rio actually working out pretty well. I think Yakpung a little bit more important than YXL. It brings May a long way for the fight. That means that there's no easy Blizzard opportunity. They dropped Blizzard a little bit later into the fight and still actually doing well despite that far out of position.
Eileen.
It's enough for Eileen to clean up, Doa.
Eileen, more like Fryleen. He was roasting NY.
Okay, they dropped the Symmetrald, and I think since MXL, they're just committing regardless. They don't have enough time. They dropped the beat, but they're down Bianca. This is so tough for New York now as the Charge stay consistent. Don't give up any picks. And Yakpung falling at the end. That should be it.
It was a good first hold for New York Excelsior, but in the end, it was just a really strong defense from the Guangzhou Charge, and some
it's gonna be their best hope. Transcendence in Flora. Where's the EMP? Drops it, hits 4. Bianca able to get Eileen. And finally, Ivy with a little bit of room. Doesn't have to worry about the McCree. The Diva on the back foot. The barrage ready to go. Is now the time, Daw. They take down Crib. And the beat comes out from the Charge. I don't know if they really need to do that here. They're still gonna try and bring the fight back. Barrage finally comes out, and the Matrix right there. And yet Ivy lives to tell the tale.
So the barrage initially didn't look great, right? I mean, it didn't get any kills. What it did do is force the ice block out of Choi Se-wan, which made it easy to get the kill.
Send it to the EMP, but
True.
Krog, his own anti-air control bomb on the top gets Ivy. Ivy couldn't get away, but he does get Mondu as a parting gift with the knockback.
That was a great parting shot.
Yeah, still winnable for New York, but not anymore.
Yeah. Nope. Oh, goodbye, Mercy.
The pushback.
Jonak gets res. Jonak's not going to last long.
No, Jonak's just like, why have you revived me only to suffer?
That's right. Why did you bring me back only to die? Oh, that's 99%. And it looks like it might be a very fast map number 1 in favor of the Charge unless nope, Flora can't really get much going aside from a little bit of overtime. New York trying everything they can to keep this map alive, but it's looking more and more every second, CP, like this is the Charge's map.
Yeah, the Charge are in full control. New York right now hoping for the miracle play to somehow bring it back around, but guess what? The Charge are at full strength. Rio's just bouncing around. Overtime, nearly done. Drop the EMP for good measure. You might as well, as Jonak is brought back to suffer once more. And no, he doesn't fall. The point's just lost. Down here, Doa. Yep. They just hop back down time. They can't give up the point. Oh!
No!
It happens again!
Oh my gosh. What is it tonight, ZB?
I don't know.
What in the world is going on with teams not getting the point in time? It's like the 3rd time we've seen that in our series, and you know, Charge can get all the kills they want right now, but that payload is moving.
Yakpung goes in, Yakpung goes out.
Yeah, oh, pretty good shatter. All right, they get Rio. Or rather, no, turning that one around. Flora, the one who's going to be down Friday, pops the ultimate. Guangzhou, though, picking up a couple kills, and it looks like it's going to be New York pushing through anyway, despite the shatter from Rio.
Yeah, and it's really good Bob to help turn the tide. You were talking about, hey, you need a little bit more value from the Ash. Well, they got some of that just there. And now the rest of the Charge going, I guess we got to head back to the point, but it's not great. Have to go in 3v5, 3v6.
Yeah.
And it goes as expected, Doa.
Pretty much. And
still up and moving over. Blizzard coming in.
But New York not able to run in fast enough to really take advantage of that EMP, and now they lose Bianca. So New York a little bit struggling to finish this fight now.
Yeah, and I think the Charge have done enough. They really played that well positionally, Doa. And as a result, New York going to be thrown back.
Yep. New York still with plenty of time remaining on the time bank, but that was...
Oh, 4 gets EMP, though.
Yeah, he got pooped off the high ground. That denies a bit. Guangzhou gets rezzed by Friday here after getting picked by Eileen. New York taking a lot of time setting this up. There's the minefield. There's the EMP. Eileen down already. There's a kill on Rio as well. And Guangzhou another great position over the cart. Looks like they might be able to close it out.
Just needs to land a few more shots. Can't finish up Lucio, but Yakpung all over it. The kill feed filling up with blue. The New York Excel style of blue, and that's going to be it.
Wow,
they finished
they get
Doha,
there.
and yeah, a bit of time to spare too. Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze is what I'm
Yeah,
getting
of
here.
course.
Not just
Well,
any
Mr. Freeze is there.
I mean, the Batman animated series, the best Mr. Freeze of all time, sir?
Yeah, says you.
Well, also says New York is. This fight has gone way off the point, and New York's very happy for it. Very happy for it.
Yep, New York able to win that one easily. They did have the numbers advantage after the unfortunate demise. Very hard time.
So, yeah, it's been a comedy of errors there. About to have Blizzard up finally. No, Kriv caught by Jonak this time.
Well, Krong was so ready to absorb that pulse bomb actually from Flora. That was very impressive. Yonk with the temporal flux does find Eileen. Oh, he manages to get to. Whoa! Welcome to Bomberman. We're not playing Overwatch anymore. That is a
flag pressure. Immortality Field has to come out early. Now Tosawa, good. Drop the Blizzard. Doesn't catch anyone. Eileen able to get Friday. That's huge. Brigida's out of the fight early. There will be no rally, but Guangzhou able to find Eileen. A great angle here for the Ash.
Oh,
They're going to be there. Jonak finishes off Rio, and the charge starting to fall short. But on the plus side, Carib's still up. Jonak is down.
Final point with the time bank that, you know, the Charge are probably going to have to deal with.
Also, New York coming in from all sides here. Shatter in from Rio early. Yakpung biting the dust, but the flux from Bianca setting the tone. Rio gets caught Friday, though, out of the fight. Krong self-destruct, negating a lot of the flux, creating space for the charges. Eileen gets Guangboon, and this is going all back and forth, but no one is checking Eileen.
Well, Eileen just comes in and takes down Jonak, and now they are going to retake this payload and get it moving again. Eileen.
Here we go, the flank coming in. New York, though, you still have to touch a point. Remember the touch a point. Flora, though, gets Chosuan out of the fight immediately.
Oh,
and there's a pulse bomb, takes down Karib. Karib caught, and even though Flora's down, the damage has been done, Doha. The resurrection comes back in. New York, a huge fight here on point B, and the Charge find themselves with only 35 seconds left. Anything stupid happen, you want to use it while you still have a full 6. The payload's coming in. Now New York have to contest. There's the Transcendence in from Jonak. Timing what it needs to be. Mondu, though, answering with the beat. Bianca gets caught, even while the Transcendence was in the middle of it all. Resurrection comes in. Bianca back in the fight. Jonak fires back, takes down Eileen. But Jonak ends up falling in return. The Charge in more control here with the May just freezing people as they try and touch the point. Karib, a little bit of revenge at the end, Doha, and the Charge stay alive. A minute 25 left to go, and remember, on a whim and a prayer, hoping for the miracle, Doha, and the best they can do is draw.
But the miracle might not be coming with Mondu already down. It's going to take an even bigger one now. 5v6.
Flora
EMP?
holding on to the EMP. Might as well just drop it. You won't think. The Blizzard is on, though. Buying a little bit of space for the Charge. EMP from Flora as the Blizzard fades. The kill feed just about all blue. And the Charge falling one by one. As said, Doha, I don't think that miracle is going to happen.
I don't think so either. And that is it. They can't stay on the payload in New York.
This has been really compacted tight right now from the Charge, where they're just holding in the building, but keeping the payload contested all the while. Flora drops the EMP, and look, the Immortality Field for Kriv, perfectly timed. Keeps the rest of his team alive, but the problem is too much damage happened. Even though the Immortality Field kept them alive, the follow-through was enough after it failed.
Yeah. At the end of the day, the Immortality Field just keeps you from dying. It doesn't keep you from taking a lot of that damage. So
Jonak had to be used to keep Bianca alive, who got caught by the May. And again, Bianca gets turned into a popsicle. Can't escape the cold. Winter is coming. And this time, perhaps, with a better end, at least if you're a Charge fan.
I mean, it's difficult, right?
Never mind.
Guangzhou actually decides to just, like, take this fight into his own hands, apparently. Because the immobile Jonak on Zenyatta, the immobile Sigma, getting chased down, but doesn't matter. Jonak's back again, gets a double kill. 2 headshots in a row for this guy. Little bloodthirsty support action to finish point A. A lot of people were expecting to, a lot of people not expecting to really see the Moira a lot today, but we are seeing it a little bit here in APAC. Flora down, Rio as well.
The EMP still is going to be enough, as Guangboon has enough time, but Flora just got immediately erased after the EMP, but hey, a worthy sacrifice for the team.
Yep.
Early hack on the quad. The isolation is huge.
Nice
the immediate D-Mech. That was so well timed. Deadeye from Eileen finds Flora. but they're going to need so much more than that. Blizzard comes out from Chosewan. He gets caught. New York in a really good spot here still. Moving forward, Bianca laying in the damage on the Sigma. They get the point.
That was just a really good aggressive move for the Sigma, knowing that everyone was vulnerable, could go down and pick up some of those kills. You know, a little bit of a lucky right-click headshot for Chosewan here.
Krong nearly got D-backed off a hack again, and Krong's still feeling the effects of it. Rio, meanwhile, drops a shatter, knocks down 3. Is the fall through going to be there? Crib! Oh, the mines! From Yakpong! Still playing Bomberman. However, it is trades back and forth, but Friday able to get the res on the Guangzhou. That's a nice res, especially in a low numbers fight. The Ash so strong. Mondu waiting. Flora still looking for the setup. Blizzard's gone. And now all eyes have to be on Flora here. Guangzhou takes out Eileen early, and the EMP just gets let loose. Mondu drops a beat after, but a lot of the charge already out of the fight. Mondu now in real danger, taken on down. New York's patience really paying off, Doa.
Yeah, it's kind of feeling like cleanup. Jonak popping the Transcendence there to ensure the victory. Nice accretion, actually, from Bianca as well to try to secure this. There goes Rio, and I don't know if anyone can quite get there. Yeah, there's Eileen, and Mondu can't quite touch it. It's going to be 11 seconds.
No respect. Takes down the Widow and gets rid of the threat. Lets the charge move up, and New York, they're not quite at the level of ults they'd like to be. They just dive in. They're sitting here stalling, and Flora on the Tracer finds Kriv. Kriv down first, and Flora's looking for more. Postmon ready. Is he going to drop it here? Just might, and doesn't need to. Yeah.
And that's huge. If you just keep saving that. He knows they're on the run, so yeah.
Flux early, Doa drops him down, and it's Krong is the prize they're looking for. Kriv, though, drops the Immortality Field. Both take still alive, and Guangzhou able to find Chosewan, who is not in the Immortality Field. And New York's looking so composed so far here. This could be a first-point hold.
Such a risky move for Charge to try to set up their defense in that room. You know, now that
it's Eileen that's going to be coming out here with the EMP potentially. Gets Yakpong down early. That's a very nice hack. Of course, one of the best counters of all in the entire game. Chosewan holding on to the Blizzard. New York's put themselves all in a room. The Blizzard's on deck. Jonak's out of the fight. And the Charge should be able to get point A now, Doa. Just too much damage has been done.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Nice for them. They only needed to use that EMP to do it. I don't think they're going to need to use anything else. Nope. They get point A, and now they can roll.
Most of this attempt. Flora, though! Hot pursuit! Totally whips! And takes an icicle to the head! That could not have went worse for Flora. An absolute embarrassment. And now the Charge. They have their opportunity, Doa, and it should be an economical one at that, though. They do drop the Shatter and beat. They want to be sure. And the Blizzard! This is a lot of ults being used for Charge in a fight where they got an early pick.
Yeah. Well, it happens to the best of us, EB. That pulse bomb certainly going wide, but the Guangzhou Charge able to take advantage of it to win this fight decisively and get very close.
The Charge need to at least force the EMP out sooner rather than later, but they're taking their time to bring the fight. But here we go.
There it is.
They move in. The EMP comes out, and it's about as expected for an EMP fight. It's a really good EMP for Flora. New York finishes it decisively, but for the Charge, Flora doesn't really build up too much towards the end, though, and they still have a minute to go.
Yeah, they need to win a fight right here if they want to have any chance to win this map.
Eileen moving in, drops EMP, hits 3, Jonak immediately down! He had Transcendence on deck, couldn't use it in time. That was the #1 target they need to get rid of. There's no Transcendence. Krong on the fall through to the back. Flora's going to be coming out of spawn with no EMP, still ways away, and the Charge just might be extending this one yet.
Maybe. I mean, the respawn advantage certainly does favor the New York Excelsior. Retreating as well here. This is a tense one. Oh, EMP, big one from New York.
Jonak, though, immediately punished. A lot of the Charge were able to position out of it, heading back into the fight. Numerical advantage back with the Charge once more. And New York, they are drained. They are hurting. They are hoping for anything to turn the tide. But though I don't think that's going to happen. I think extra rounds are in progress. And that they are.
Wow.
Losing this first fight.
Yeah, for sure. It determines so much, especially with New York with a tiny little bit more time bank. We're into overtime already. There goes Kriv, though. Yakpong with a good start for the NY Excel side of things. Oh, and Flora coming in with the cleanup already. New York might just stop it right here, ZP.
They're very, very close. The Charge are so weak, and yet someone has to go to the point where in overtime the bomb connects. And the cleanup fast and furious. For New York. And
see, that was too close, CB. And now Guangzhou out of position. They had to scramble to get back there, and now they're not set up for this defense. That said, Eileen did get the kill onto Flora, so New York.
Eileen has great
maybe in a
sightline
bit
here.
Trouble. Oh boy, Yakpung down. ZP.
This could be the fuller hold. They just need a little bit more. Jonak Rez of all people, but it's not going to be nearly enough. Eileen with the sightline. And the Charge take this one away. Immediately demeched. And Krog is just destroyed. A quick one-man advantage here for New York. Yakpung got low, but was able to get away. And the Charge, I mean, the explosiveness isn't really there as far as the players left remaining. Cho Siwon would have to find a low target, hop on in, but that window's rapidly closing. Oh, it's gone. Flora takes down 2. That's going to be a quick point A, duh.
I mean, you can only stay in a little room that long, you know, for so long against the Tracer before that happens. Did I just say a nano boost onto Mandu as well? I think we're going to see a swap from Kariv, otherwise Mines. Nano boost?
Weird engagement.
Jonak in trouble, yeah.
They dropped the mines on the point, but the fight is taking place back over here. Rio off the nano. Now, there is some point pressure still coming from Yakpung, who's babysitting the mines. And, okay, takes down Krog and Mandu. This is doing a lot more than expected from the beginning, where New York was getting forced back. Now, the Charge still have enough to defend. They have a rally in reserve, but they better pop that rally soon, though, because they're running out of players. They're running out of time. New York surgically taking down one by one in a fight that started out bad, now going good. And Mandu just gonna drop the rally. Move over. Tosimwan taken down. And Flora sitting there. Special delivery.
Wow. Flora finds Kariv just as it comes out of spawn. That is insanely frustrating. And New York does it, or they will do in just a moment as soon as they deal with this with Eileen, and they do. 2:39 on the clock. They know what the plan is from Guangzhou here, and they know that Ryu is key. Yep, there's an nano boost.
Yeah,
New York,
not a lot of.
Oh, they're ready.
Not a lot of subtlety there. Kariv, though, eats a pulse bomb, but still might not matter. It's a really nice dive in from Rio, and that's certainly going to be enough for them to take the point. One would think. They've done enough damage. Respawn advantage is there. There's still a few members in New York alive, including Flora, but surely not.
Well, I mean, you can't blame him. There's only one option you have. Rio.
Did he get me?
Did he get the kill? Oh, well, Huangbong out.
Huangbong out. It comes out cost. Chosewan out of the fight. But if you're the Charge, you commit on this. You go in right now. You still have the EMP on deck. You flood the point. Sure. Eileen. Waiting. Drops it. Hits 2. It's the front line. Bianca going to get demeched as a result. Yakpung, I think, was able to waddle away there. Of course, can't roll in that situation. Drops the mines. Now the Charge all in. Graviton used. Every ult on deck. Pulse bomb, though, out and over. In for Flora. No kill as a result. The Charge still up there. The point, but Rio hits a mine, taken out. However, 2 down for New York. Charge still applying the pressure. Still looking for progress. About 2 ticks on the point. Pulse bomb out for Josephon. Back into Echo. Able to float away. And the Charge, this is really good pressure to it, but they still need a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, New York ate the pulse bomb. They're going to need more than that, though. They're going to need to get some kills up on the kill feed. They're not able to do that right now. Oh, wow. So Dart. Well, gets 1, but this is looking really good for the Charge right now. Respawn advantage, obviously, with New York, but that might not matter as there's only a little bit of time left to take.
Yeah, that should be it. Bianca. It kind of looked like Bianca touched, but just hopefully kill something. Go forward.
Yep.
Frog Spray charged up, though. That's a good start.
Well, you got to go at some point. They've almost got the point.
Transcendence, and he uses it. Does take
but New York tries to bring the fight into the room instead.
EMP out for the Charge. It's big.
Big EMP for Eileen. Oh my gosh, they actually might hold here.
Floor with 2. Flora's running around like a madman. Floor 3. Flora.
The minefield goes down. Flora gets 3 though. Yep, that's right. Digging deep. Having a profit moment, nearly taking it. Oh, and they get it. Wow, Flora with 4 at the end of that fight. And New York Excelsior.
Yakpung still living on a whim and a prayer. Kariv gets caught. The first to fall.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Flora.
Into the back.
Oh, Guangzhou down though.
Counter fires. Charge still up with 4.
Even 2 ticks is just massive right now.
Eileen had to sacrifice his life. Rio right now is just waiting for the mega pack. Meanwhile, the point is nearly gone. Rio, you gotta get back in there.
Gotta do something. Pulse bomb from Choi Se-wan comes in, doesn't get anyone. Yakpung with 2. Here's the EMP from Eileen, but he doesn't have a lot of teammates around to follow up with this, though. Self-destruct, catches nobody, and the kills continue coming in. Oh my goodness. ZP New York Excelsior have done it.
Win here, Doa.
Yeah. Gotta do something.
They
Here we go, EMP on the Yagpong, and they did hit Flora. Flora dropped almost immediately. 2 ticks taken right now by Guangzhou, but they need to follow this up if they want to keep it going. We're in OT.
I don't transcend here. I save it. I think Jonak is making the right call. That's actually so smart to not move in and try and transcend. You lose one player early. You know you're going to be better on point B. Really smart by Jonak not to push that button. I think a lot of supports would have. He didn't.
Yeah. I mean, and they are going to be able to do that with Rio.
And on to Rio.
Yep,
and
they do.
He's gone.
Ooh.
This time New York was ready. Karib assassinate from the back. And New York saying there will be no draw. We're going to map 5. Yep.
That's right, map 5 between New York. Theoretically, gives you a lot of escape potential, but Flora finds him right away. Fight begins. Choice A1 can't be kept alive. And it looks like New York might keep this percent going for a little bit longer.
Well, right now, this is the ideal scenario. Just let Flora go wild. Pulse bomb out. A little bit long distance, but still works. Finishes off Mondu, and Flora has been such a problem. And even with 3 kills going the Charge's way, it's no guarantee that you get the point here in City Center. You have to get full clearance. Krog with 3. Krog, right place, right time, Doa. And just about there are the Charge. Send it to that, but the problem for New York is that they don't gain any advantage out of that, and the Charge still in control. Bomb out for Krog over the top. What's it going to get?
Ooh.
Forces New York back. Jonak caught by Rio in movement. Rio, meanwhile, it's time for a rumble here in the building. Primal Rage out from Rio, takes down Friday.
I don't want to have a rumble in the building with Winston.
No. I don't want to have a rumble with Winston, period. I'm going to be real. Yeah, it wasn't a great beat, but the Chargers still control the point. New York struggling to get anything done, and you have to look towards Feather. He goes down!
Wow, Feather doesn't get the EMP
out. The revenge for Kriv. Cole takes down 2. No EMP, and Flora, no pulse bomb yet to be used either.
Finally, at the end of the day, Kriv strikes back, a double kill with the Coalescence. Can they close it out here? They did lose Rio. Things
if they delay
okay,
long
though,
enough,
for
Feather's going to
Charge
be
overall.
back.
Yep, Flora down.
Oh, this is going to be the sad EMP, where you don't have a lot of people around for the fall through. They get Karib, though, but I still think that's going to be enough.
Well, they lose a lot more, though, so still looking okay for the moment. But that said, more New York players streaming into the point right now. Krong just saving that self-destruct for when he really needs it. Eileen would love to EMP Jonak and finish him off. He's going to get the EMP. Is he going to get the kill? He is. Eileen, hero play, but Yakpong comes back with 2.
They got 2 mid-EMP. That is unreal. Mondu somehow hit one of the mines that wasn't struck in the middle of it. New York somehow still in this fight. The EMP fall through was there. They flip it. That is unsupported.
New York? They're back in.
Friday and Flora working on it. Chosen1 and Mondu down. Not finishing off Flora, turning out to be the bane of the Charge. The pulse bomb out, connects, takes down Krog. And New York, they have done it again in the same round.
By Krong. Yep, that's right. He does get demeched. Mondu down.
Has pulse bomb. Surely there's no comeback. He gets a pulse bomb stick, but that won't be enough. Overtime ticking down. Eileen has to sacrifice, immediately dispatched. How long can the Charge stagger?
I mean,
Rio
very
has
long.
The Primal Rage.
Now buys some time.
That's
right. Rio buying lots of time for his team to come back again. Flora finally finishes him off. Another pulse bomb comes in. Mondu manages to avoid it, but Friday gets the kill on the Karib. And so now as Mondu falls, it might be enough. No, Krong back in again, but that is it. And that was not going to be able to find the Tracer. It looks like he's really waiting this one out. Going to be very safe with it. Nice sleep dart, though.
Sleep comes
New York
in,
trying their best to take this back. But the thing is, New York, yeah, it looks like they might get it here, but it's already like 57% for Guangzhou Charge. Great first hold for them.
Yeah, and unlike Cities, eat that. Rio force back a little bit. Here comes Krong. He's going for the hero bomb. Eileen takes down Flora. One's already down. And it gets Bianca. There's no graviton because Bianca is dead.
Wow, Eileen manages to find the finishing blow into Yakpong as well. The quick reset comes in from Friday, and Jonak going
on the point all the while. We're going to the ultimate round here in Overwatch. Bomb in onto the point. Beat is dropped though by Charge. It's gonna let him ignore the bomb for a while. Rio finds Flora and Doa. Can you smell round 3? We're just about there.
I think it's inevitable, ZP. I think where New York had a chance to flip it back on City Center, this one's looking a little bit different. This one's looking like Guangzhou should be able to close it out, and we are indeed going to the final.
Yakpun looking awfully low, just barely able to back out. And New York, they can't go in here without Flora. They have to wait for the respawn, but time is not on their side. 38% right now, and Eileen gets caught. What? Bianca somehow caught him in the underground. This forces out the Blizzard. The Charge trying to maintain stability, and Karim takes down Jonak. The revenge comes in.
All right, in the past, this was where New York started turning it around, and you can see a couple of kills coming in, but not enough for New York to flip it. And now it's a real dangerous situation for the Excelsior. They are going to give...
And New York is down to their final fight, Doa.
Eileen finds Flora with the Deadeye. Meanwhile, Graviton Flux from Krong continues to push New York back. Yakpunk Jonak fall as well. And we may not even see New York get a single percentage point on this final round. Guangzhou Charge really look like they're ready to close.
They're looking for it. Eileen right now. Doesn't go around the chase. You just want to clean up the point. They take down Feather. Manju though down. The bomb for Bianca's huge.
Though.
And
double
takes
kill
down
with
2.
Double kill Viva, triple kill for Bianca. No way. I saw Feather die early in that fight. I thought there was no chance.
Looking, one skull up, gets the DMAC. Bianca,
and they get the take. They flipped the point. New York wasn't able to contest it. That Deadeye was so smart. Now they're winning the fight. Oh my goodness. Eileen, with the support of his team, just swag walking onto the point with the Cowboy, and that'll do it. Guangzhou Charge, after all that, take this series. GG.
You know, it felt like something magical was about to happen there, Doa. New York coming back in, the miracle take by Bianca, and it just ends with a whimper, not a bang. The Charge mercilessly come back in, finish off the series, and what a disappointment to fans of the Excelsior. They're hoping that this would be the time.